It's been 10 months since my longtime co-anchor, Barbara Lee Edwards, suffered a big health scare. She had a brain bleed, and while she is doing better, she is still recovering.
Here at News 8, we have all been concerned about her, and we know you, our viewers, have also been worried. We've given you updates on her recovery from time to time, but now she is finally strong enough and ready to share, in her own words, what life has been like since her final broadcast.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Barbara Lee Edwards.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
What do you remember about that night, December 23rd?
It was such a regular night.
Little time limit on our daylight these days, Carlene, but...
You know, I finished the series and we said goodbye to each other, and I took some pictures because I look at Instagram and I look at that last picture I posted at work, never knowing how my life was going to change in a matter of hours. I came home and I was just putting things away, and I bent down to put a pair of shoes back, and this incredible pain spread across the top of my head and down the back into my neck like I'd never felt before. The doctor came back in and said, "You have a significant amount of blood on your brain."
People hear bleeding on the brain and they think aneurysm or stroke. What did you have?
This is very similar to that, but with a stroke or an aneurysm, it's an artery. This is a vein. So it's just, that's the difference. It was called technically a subarachnoid hemorrhage.
And when you did more research into this, it's not something that is often survivable.
You know, I think over half the people that suffer them don't survive.
You're still healing, you're
Yes.
still recovering.
My challenge now is if I had to work under something that was pressure situation time sensitive, that I would struggle with, which is pretty much our job description. Yeah.
Larry Himmel is in our control room. If you were a high school senior, what would it
14 years old.
Tonight, advocates. Good evening. We begin tonight.
Can I operate at the level I was operating at before? No.
What year was it when you started?
That was 2001.
Well, thanks for coming to the ranch.
That was my dream job, that job that I had. That was it. I loved it.
Well, Carlo, the topic of the day at the White House.
I got to do some incredible things.
How are you?
I think the highlight of my career was an honor to me.
Welcome.
Being invited to the White House to interview President Obama one-on-one. I mean, that's just such a rare moment in a journalist's career. Not everybody gets to experience that, and I did.
I think these two are following me.
Actually, we are.
I got to go to New York once and host a show with Anderson Cooper. That was pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
We walked together last year. I remember that.
I worked with Komen, I worked with the Heart Association, and I've done so much work with the Humane Society. And I miss our Pet Friends segments when they would bring an adoptable pet in. I miss that a lot.
She looks like a teddy bear in person.
It was, you know, a little bright light, and I'd take the dog around and introduce him to everybody.
You have had so much support from viewers in the community. I know they've reached out to you directly. What do you want to say to them?
Thank you. The support I got from viewers has been absolutely overwhelming and heartwarming, and I got cards and messages because I didn't know for so long what the future held for me, and the station let me take my time. I wasn't able to answer some of their questions. I had a lot of people reach out to me and tell me about their experience with brain injury too, which I also found very heartwarming and supportive.
3, 2, 1. Next at 11, breaking news.
I know you sat next to Carlo
Position, two hands.
for what, 12 years?
50 years.
Who's counting?
From all of us at the KFMB stations.
Thank you for watching.
He really misses you.
I miss him. He's just a big dork, and I miss him all the time.
The video is
We
disturbing.
had moments as an anchor team, like laughing too hard on the commercial break.
Take it, because you know you got one coming every day anyway.
Over something, trying to sort of lighten things up, you know, tears in our eyes, trying to get it under control. And I blame him for a lot of that.
Okay.
So much happiness. I mean, people, you know, oh, we're a team, we're like a family, but I mean, we really have been.
And we've missed you so much.
I've missed it.
It's not the same walking in I don't get my makeup partner.
Oh, the conversations we've had in that dressing room. I don't know what I'm going to do. Is it the way I thought my career would end? No, I had my 20-year marker coming up. I thought, oh, maybe they'll have a cake for me in the newsroom. In life, you know, if your older self could tell your younger self something, what would it be? And it would just be to not worry about little things. Don't worry about it. Because when something really happens, none of that matters anyway. You never know what life's going to bring you. Seeing what's next for you, keeping an open mind, that's something that's new for me, but I like it.
If I'm watching Channel 8, I think, oh, there's my friends. That part's weird. I love seeing you at 5 o'clock, though. She is good on the desk. Just put that in there.
This is also my dream place to live, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
For us lucky San Diegans.
I've been very lucky. The job I had, the people I've worked with, and the experiences that have come my way during the last 20 years, I am nothing but thankful.
Difficult to watch.
Yeah.
A lot of mixed emotions. We're so happy that she's doing well.
Yeah.
We're sad she can't return. And we do want to thank you, Barb, for sharing your journey. I know that was not easy. Photojournalist Scott Hall and I, we actually had an hour-long chat over coffee with Barbara Lee, and we put so much more of that conversation, including some cute clips of her dog, Charlotte, and her daughter's dog, Winnie, on our website. So you can go to cbs8.com to see kind of the unedited version.
And then behind us here, you can see this photo. From this afternoon, Barbara Lee came down. She got that cake today, and we celebrated her 20-year career. You're not going to see her on the anchor desk, but she will be part of the News 8 family forever, as well as the San Diego community. And yeah, we miss her too. I've gotten the texts, I've gotten the tweets, social media messages. I was uncomfortable sharing more than what was mine to tell.
Sure,
and I wanted to wait for her to have the chance to really address this and tell people what was going on. And yeah, just like you guys, we miss her. We really do. And Barbara, it was great to see you today. I'm pretty sure you're watching
So
this.
many hugs today. So many people gathered in our back lot so that we could celebrate her with a cake and an 8-ball. It's tradition here at News 8 to get an 8-ball. You ask it a question. And so maybe we'll post that on social media, but she did.
Yeah, we had to do that twice. We didn't like the first answer.
Very cute.
You're the best, Barb. We miss you.
Yeah. Thank you so much again for trusting us to share your story.